Welcome back, people, to Real with a Sports Opinion. Please remember to please like, share, comment, subscribe. This week we got NFL Week 1 predictions. I'm going to give you a straight up prediction. I'm going to give you a prediction against the point spread. Let's talk about last night's game, though, man. Let's talk about the game, man. Let's talk about the game. The Bucks winning a close one, 31-29 against the Cowboys. And to be honest with you, I was not expecting that. I thought the Bucks was going to go in and kill the Cowboys. Bucks run defense looked great. Bucks offensive line, pass protection wise, looked great. Brady looked okay at times. Bucks had a few turnover problems, which kept the game close, in my opinion. I just didn't think it was going to be that close, man. Dak balled. I can't lie. Dak balled out. The pass game balled out. They could not do anything run-wise against the Bucks. And the Bucks back in, it wasn't just me. It was the Bucks like secondary. Like they look real suspect this year for some reason. And did Dak and the Cowboys pick on 35 Dean at cornerback? Man, it seemed like at one point for like 11 passes straight, they threw his way, and like they were winning most of those matchups. You know what I'm saying? So that was pretty interesting, though, but it felt good, man. It felt good to have NFL football back. It felt good to have fans in the stands again. All of that stuff felt good, man. So I'm glad to have it, man. Bucks over Cowboys. I picked them 38-21, but they won 31-29. Cowboys kept it closer than I originally expected, but nonetheless, I'm all for a good game. But let's get into week one, man. Let's get into week one. Let's start first game on the schedule. Falcons versus the Eagles. I am picking the Falcons to go over the Eagles in a straight up pick. I got the Falcons over the Eagles. I'm probably going to regret it. I'm probably going to regret this pick just because the Falcons are always falconing and always going up. But I like the Falcons, man. Matt Ryan, Calvin Ridley. You know, you lose Julio Jones, but you bring in the tight end from Florida. So I like it, man. I like it. The Eagles short up the offensive line a little bit. You know, they got Jalen Hurts, a few guys in skill position that can run, man. But I'm going to take the Falcons straight up over the Eagles, and also take the Falcons against the point spread. So I will also take the Falcons with the -3.5 points. I'm taking the Falcons on that one. Moving along, Bills versus the Steelers. I got the Bills over the Steelers. This is one of those toss-up games, man. I feel like it could go either way. I like both teams. I like both rosters. Yeah, I'm going Bills over Steelers. Y'all. I know, don't beat me up too much, but straight up, I'm going Bills over Steelers. Against the point spread, though, I would go with the Steelers with the +6.5. I think the Bills may win this one by 3 or 4 points. So I would take the Steelers if I was a betting man against the spread with a 1.5. Give me the Steelers all day, every day. Yeah, man. I mean, I like what the Steelers have done, bringing in Najee Harris. You know, I just don't think they have enough. To get them over that hump with the Bills. You get what I'm saying? I just don't think they have enough. So I'm going Bills over Steelers straight up, and I would go with the Steelers with the +6.5 over the point spread. Next game, Vikings versus the Bengals. This is a no-brainer for me. I'm going the Vikings over the Bengals, and I think the point spread is even sweeter. I'm going with the Vikings with the -3 points. I take the Vikings. I think the Vikings will take this one by 7 to 10 points. So I got the Vikings over the Bengals. Kirk Cousins. You know, getting his top 2 wide receivers back. Got Dalvin Cook back there. Defense is okay. They short up a little bit in the back end and on the defensive line. The Bengals, I don't know what Joe Burrow is going to be like in his first full game back from that injury. And we'll see losing A.J. Green. We'll see what the Bengals' skill positions have and what the defense can do to slow down the Vikings. But I like the Vikings by way more than 3 points. So I'm going Vikings straight up. And I'm going Vikings with the point spread as well, with a -3 as well. Next game, Cardinals over the Titans. This is my upset special for the day. I am going Cardinals over the Titans all the way, any day, every day, 7 days a week, 365. I locked it in. Don't try to change my mind. I know the Titans got Derrick Henry. I know they just picked up Julio Jones. I know their offense on paper looks like something out of a Halloween scary movie, but I like the Cardinals and what they slowly have built in Arizona. I promise you. I think the Cardinals, I picked the Cardinals to come in the close second to my 49ers in the NFC West. I like the Cardinals with the upset week 1 of the Titans. I just feel like this is the pick to go. I think this is the upset to go, so that's what I'm going with. If you don't like it, guess what? I really don't care. I like it. I love it. Cardinals over Titans. With the point spread, I'm going to Cardinals. If you're giving me 3 with the Cardinals over the Titans, I'm going that way. So Cardinals over Titans straight up. And I'm picking the Cardinals with the point spread of +3. Moving on, next game. We got the Seahawks over the Colts. This is another no-brainer. I don't like the Colts offense without a strong candidate at quarterback. So I am going Seahawks over Colts easily. I think Russell Wilson in the game, I'll go ahead and beat these guys by at least 2 touchdowns. So and with the point spread, I'm taking the Seahawks -3. Wouldn't mean anything with a 2-touchdown win. So, of course, we are going Seahawks over the Colts straight up. We are going Seahawks versus the point spread with the Seahawks at a -3. So that's my pick for that one. Next game, Chargers versus Washington. I am going with the Chargers. I picked the Chargers as my surprise AFC team. And I just don't like Washington at quarterback. I don't. Washington at quarterback don't do nothing for me, man. It don't excite me. It don't bring out any good feelings. It don't do nothing for me with a Fitzpatrick and a Tyler Heineke or one of those guys at quarterback. Nah, I love Washington's defense, but I love the Chargers defense, especially with Derwin James back and especially with Asante Samuel Jr. inserted in there starting cornerback. I like that. So I would go with the Chargers over Washington. And I would pick the Chargers with the +1 of the point spread. So Chargers over Washington straight up. And with the point spread, I got the Chargers and a +1. Next game, Panthers and the Jets. Benny and the Jets. Benny and the Jets. I don't know why that came to my mind, but I got the Panthers over the Jets, man. I got Sam Darnold coming out and lighting his old team up just for the sake of lighting them up because he can. So I got the Panthers over the Jets, man. I don't see the Jets as being that competitive this year. I mean, I know they got I know they drafted the young quarterback out of BYU, but I just don't. Zach Wilson, if I'm thinking that's his name. I just don't see the Jets as having enough firepower to overcome the Panthers with CMC, Chuba Hubbard, the receivers they got coming back, the offensive line that they shored up. Defensively, I like the Jets a little more than I like the Panthers, but I'll take the Panthers in a touchdown win. I'll take the Panthers in a touchdown win. I'm also taking the Panthers against the -4 point spread. So Panthers over Jets straight up. Panthers with the point spread of a -4. Those are my picks for that one. On to the next game. The Boo-Boo Bowl is what I want to call it. The Trash Bowl. The nobody wants to watch this game unless it's the only game on TV. And then I probably would rather watch Mary Poppins or something with my kids than to watch the Jaguars versus the Texans. But I'm just going to go, if I had to pick, I got to pick. I'm going Jaguars over Texans. I don't like nothing that's going on with the Texans in the offseason. You lose J.J. Watt. You lost Deshaun Watson. You're starting Tyrod Taylor at quarterback. Your skill position's gotten pretty slim. I don't like the Texans at all, man. I'm taking the Jaguars, and I think the Jaguars win this game by at least 10 points. So I'm taking the Jaguars with the point spread too. Jags are the favorite at -3. So -3 points. So I'm going to take those guys at -3 points. I got the Jaguars straight up over the Texans and the Jaguars -3 with the point spread. Next, moving on to my guys, Bang Bang Niner Gang, 49er Nation stand up. My favorite team, the 49ers versus the Lions. You already know who I'm picking here. You'd be a dummy if you pick the Lions, and I'm telling you straight up, dummy if you pick the Lions. Unless you're from Detroit, and that's your favorite team. I'm going 49ers over Lions. I'm going us over Lions by 2 touchdowns, at least. We bringing everybody back healthy. Jimmy G's back there starting. We got all our receivers back. Kittle's out there. Offensive line should be better this year. Defensive line should be better this year. Linebackers are who they are. Only concerns I have in my 49ers, and has always been a concern for the last 10 years, is the defensive backfield. Can we stop people from throwing the ball on us? I'm not worried about anybody running it. I'm actually gushing over the pass rush, but when the pass rush doesn't get there, can we cover? Is my only question with my 49ers. So I'm taking the 49ers over the Lions by at least 2 touchdowns. Taking the 49ers against the point spread. It's a -8 point spread for the 49ers. I'm going -8 with the 49ers, and the 49ers over the Lions straight up. Next game, Chiefs over Browns. I got the Chiefs beating the Browns in a very, very close game. I think the Chiefs win this game by a field goal, or maybe even 1 point. But I do think a field goal, a kicking of a field goal is going to be the kicking of a field goal, making a field goal, or missing a field goal is going to be the deciding factor in this game here. So I got the Chiefs over the Browns straight up, but I do have the Browns. If I was a betting man, give me the Browns with 5.5 points. I'm taking that all day. So I'm taking the Browns with 5.5 points on the point spread, and I'm taking the Chiefs just straight up over the Browns with the dub this Sunday. Next game, Dolphins versus the Patriots. I have a homeboy who plays on the Patriots, number 27, J.C. Jackson, Markley representative. Shout out to Markley, Florida. But I am going with the Dolphins over the Patriots. I like the Dolphins at quarterback, at skill possession, over the Patriots on offense. I think the Patriots, I think they're pretty even on defense. If I would go defense, I think they're pretty even. So the skill players are what's going to push me over the edge with the Dolphins here is my pick. So I have the Dolphins over the Patriots, and I have the Dolphins and I'm picking the Dolphins as a +3 underdog. I'm going to go with them against the point spread. So Dolphins over the Patriots straight up. Dolphins with the +3 on the point spread. Next game, Packers versus Saints. I'm going with the Saints, man. I'm sorry. I am totally sorry. God, dog, forget that. I am going with the Packers over the Saints. This is a no-brainer. Jameis Winston is my guy. Again, anybody watching my videos, you know, Florida State through and through. Jameis Winston is my guy, but if I'm being honest with you, I don't know what to expect out of the Saints. The Saints have had Drew Brees and been a mainstay with Drew Brees for years, and this is the first year without him, and you're going with Jameis at your starting quarterback. I just don't know how much I like him, and I like the Packers. I picked them as one of my Super Bowl favorites coming out of the NFC, so I'm going Packers straight up over the Saints, and I'm going Packers as the favorites. I'm picking them with, even though they're a -3.5, I'm picking the Packers against the point spread as well. So yeah, I think the Packers will make easy work of the Saints just because it is week 1, and I know the Saints have some kinks and stuff they have to work out offensively and also in the back end of their defense. So Packers over Saints straight up, and I'm picking the Packers against the point spread of -3. Next game, Giants and the Broncos. I am going to go with the Giants over. This is another one of those toss-up games where I feel like either team could win, but I'm going to go with the Giants. Saquon's coming back, which should take some pressure off the quarterback. They did draft Kadarius Toney out of UF to give them some help in the wide receiver room. So we'll see what the Giants have to offer. I like Teddy Bridgewater with the Broncos, but this game is being played in MetLife Stadium, and I just feel like that stadium did damage to my 49ers last year with injuries. I feel like it may do the same with the Broncos. It's a horrible field. They need to fix it ASAP. But I like the Giants over the Broncos this week. I'm going Giants with the +3 as well on the point spread. So Giants over Broncos straight up, and Giants with the point spread +3. Next game, Sunday Night Football. Rams versus the Bears. Another no-brainer, my man. Another no-brainer. I'm going Rams to jump all over the Bears' ass early and easily. I'm going Rams with the point spread, even though it is a -7.5. I'm still picking the Rams to cover that -7.5. I think the Rams win this game by 3 touchdowns easily. Easy shmoney, man. Easy money. Rams over Bears, easy. Last but not least, Monday Night Football, Ravens versus the Raiders. The Ravens have had some horrible luck as far as the injury bug goes. Trust me, I know all about it. My 49ers had that same horrible luck last year. Ravens lose their top 3 running backs to injury, but they did sign Le'Veon Bell and Devontae Freeman, who should come in and fill a void. I mean, they may not be what they wanted the other 3 guys to be, but they're better than not having nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I am going with those guys all day long. Ravens over Raiders. I'm also going with the Ravens as the favorite. So I'm going with the Ravens with the -4 against the point spread. Ravens over Raiders and Ravens -4. If I had to pick a game of the week, just looking at the lineup, looking at the list, I would say the best game is probably going to be the Chiefs and the Browns. Will be the best game this week. I think that is going to be the game that's probably going to be the most entertaining, and that's probably going to give us the best outcome. Like I said, I think it's going to be a close game. I like the Chiefs winning by 3 in that game, so that'll be my game of the week. Tune in next week, guys. I will be having a recap of this week. Also, I'll have my picks for week 2, and also I'll be having my ballers and my simps of week 1. So y'all tune into that, my guys, and thank you for your time, man. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe. Quick rundown. And on my straight ups, I got the Falcons over the Eagles, the Bills over the Steelers, the Vikings over the Bengals, Cardinals over the Titans, Seahawks over the Colts, Chargers over Washington, Panthers over the Jets, Jaguars over the Texans, 49ers over the Lions, Chiefs over the Browns, Dolphins over the Patriots, Packers over the Saints, Giants over the Broncos, Rams over the Bears, and the Ravens over the Raiders. And my straight up and my point spread, I got the Falcons, the Steelers, the Vikings, the Cardinals, the Seahawks, the Chargers, the Panthers, the Jaguars, the 49ers, the Browns, the Dolphins, the Packers, the Giants, the Rams, and the Ravens. Let me know in the comments who you guys' picks are straight up and who you guys' picks are against the point spread. And as always, stay blessed, family. Holla.